What's good, everybody? This is Noor Hussain Warsi from Learn to Link. So, the agenda for today's video is that first we'll see the update statement, and then we'll see what are null values, and then we'll go to the alter table statement, and after that we'll see the delete statement, and moving forward we'll see the Truncate Table statement, and then in the last we'll see the drop table statement. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. So I have opened up my Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. I'll go here with press new query, and now to start working I need to load up my table, which is to load my table I'll type select all from my table name is box. We'll execute it. Okay, so as you can see on the message window, it has successfully loaded my table, which is books, in which you can see that there are total 5 books. Okay, and we have got the column that is ID, then names, genre, and the shelf. So first we'll start from the update statement. So basically the work of the update statement is to update the existing records in the table. So now we have to update our books table. So for suppose I'm giving an example, what update do I need in my table? I need to update Sapiens with the book name Who Moved My Cheese. Okay, so to update the column with Sapiens with Who Moved My Cheese, we'll type the update command, update. Now we'll type the the table name books. It's giving me a suggestion. Now we'll type set names is equal who move my cheese. This is, by the way, a very excellent book. You should read it. So set names equals who move my cheese. Now I'm giving it here the condition where ID is equal to 5. We'll select and execute it. So it's showing me a pop-up in my message window that a row has been affected. Now we'll load it and see whether it is okay. So here Sapiens has been updated with who moved my cheese. Okay. Okay, so moving forward, now we'll be working with the alter table statement. So the alter table statement is used to add, modify or alter or delete the column in an existing table. So let's see how it works. So to add up a column first, when this table that is books. So to add a column in my existing books table, I'll write the query in a way alter table. Now table name books. Now to add up the column, now here we are adding up the column. So to add up the column, we'll simply type the add command, add. Now the column name, since it's a book, I'll say the column name should be the lending status. It's the lending status column. And now what data type would I assign to this column? It can be text data type. Okay, so now I've written the query, executing it. Command completed successfully. Again I'll go and load my table and see the new column. Okay, so as you can see on my table, the landing status column has been added, but here it is showing up the null values, which we'll discuss what these null values are just in few moments. So now by using the alter table command, we will be modifying or altering the data type of this text to a different one. So let's see, alter table books, the query would remain the same. Again, now to modify or alter the data type of a column, we will say, right, alter column. What columns data type I need to change? So I need to just first mention the column name, that is lending status, lending status. And now I want to change the data type to varchar max. Select and execute it. Okay, command completed successfully. It means, because if there is any error, it will definitely show here in the red text. Now we have seen the add alter table command with add, and then we'll have edited or altered the data type. Now last we want to select all from books. Okay, so before moving to the drop column part, I can tell you that by using the same update command, you can update the column which has this lending status as null. How? Let's see. So to update this null columns, I will use the update command, removing this. So I'll again use update command, update books. I'll say, so here you can pause the video and make your guess how would I be updating this column, and with some values. So you can pause the video over here and write your answer on the piece of paper and then come back. Okay, so if you have written your answer, now we will see what is the solution to insert the value in this null column. So we have to write the update book command. Now I'm typing the query set lending status is equal to borrowed, where id is equal to 1. I'll execute it. So it's showing the okay. So here you can see that I have basically updated and inserted the value in the null column as borrowed. So you can do this for every row in this column, lending status. So now moving forward to the last part for this alter table statement, that is basically the drop column. So the drop column basically is here to remove the column from the existing table. Let's see how. We'll type the command alter table, again the table name books. Now we'll type for the drop column, we have to type drop column, and which column we need to drop. We can drop this column which we created moment before, lending status. Let's put the semicolon, because semicolon is basically the end of the query, it shows that. So I'm just executing, command loaded successfully. Now I'll execute my select command. So here you can see that it has dropped the column which was the lending status. So now moving forward to the next part of our today's agenda. So what is this null value? This basically null value is not a zero value. It is basically left blank during the record creation. So in other words, to make it easy, you can say that a field with null value is a field with no value, but null value is not equal to a zero value. So as I already told you, that a null value means that a field has been left blank during the record creation. So it's pretty easy, and to how to play with null values we'll see in the next upcoming video. So it's pretty easy, and just follow along our playlist and you'll be having all your concept in right place. Okay, so moving forward to the fourth agenda of our today's video is basically a delete statement. So friends, the delete statement is basically used to delete a record from a table. Let's see how. To execute the delete statement is pretty easy. So the syntax for the delete statement is delete from the table name books. Okay, now here I will stop you for a moment and would like to mention one very important thing, and that very important thing is that the delete statement, as you can see on my screen, that I've written up the query delete from box. If you just execute this query like this, so what would happen, that it will delete your entire records, like it will delete your every row in your table. So what is important here, that we must mention the record that we want to get deleted. But if your motive is to basically delete the entire table, like entire records, so like you can simply execute delete from book. But if you want to delete the specific record, so you have to mention the where clause, because as we have discussed previously in our videos, that the where clause is a conditional clause, so it puts up the condition in your query. So I'm typing my query delete from books where you can say id is equal to number 3. I'll execute it. Let's check. Okay, so you can see it's now id number 1 is here, 2 is here, but 3 has been deleted from the table. So now moving forward to the Turnkate table command. It is also used to remove all the records from the table. So you'll ask me that the same work was doing by the delete, but what's good the Turnkit is doing. So here you can see these are the main SQL command types. So you can see that delete is basically a data manipulation language command. On the other hand, the Turnkit is a data definition language command. So let me give you some of the differences between delete and Turnkit. So with the delete command, you can roll up the changes, which means that if you have done some work and if you have executed the delete query, you can roll back your changes. On the other hand, you can't roll back the changes with the turnkey command. And on the other hand, the delete is kind of a slower command, but on the other hand, the turnkey is kind of faster. And as I already told you, that delete is a data manipulation language command, and on the other hand, Turnkey is the data definition language command. When you are using the Turnkey table command, so what it would be doing, it would be removing all of the records from your table, but does not affecting the table indexes, the table columns. Each and everything would be regarding the structure of the table would be there. However, your every record data will be removed by using the turnkey command. Let's see how. So as you can see on my screen, I have this small table which has name as skills. So now I'm using the turnkey table command and see what happens. Turnkey, sorry, it's truncate table. Just to make a little correction over here, that it's truncate, not turnkate. It was a slip of the tongue in the entire table, in the entire video, so please bear with me. So I've written the query truncate table, skills. For now we have this complete table, so let's see what happened. Command exec completed successfully. So when I execute it, now you can see my columns are there, which means the indexes and the columns and each and everything is there, but my um, my records are totally gone now. So I'm just executing this query again to insert the data. I'm so sorry. Here, executing it. Now moving to the last but not the least, which is the drop table part. So it's quite simple. The drop table statement is basically used to delete the entire table from your database. So what does it mean? It means that it deletes your records, it deletes your columns and indexes, like it's like that even like your table has not existing in the database. So again I have this skill table, so I'm now typing the drop table command, drop table skills. I'll execute it. Command completed successfully. Now when I'll execute my select all from skill command, it will show me an error. Invalid object name. It means uh, your table has been deleted from the database. So that was all for today from my side. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so you can enjoy the more exciting content coming ahead. Until then, bye.